Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching today's video. If it's your first time on my YouTube channel, my name is Anne, and if you have been here already, welcome back. In today's video, I am going to show you this soft smoky eye using only matte shades. It's actually such a beautiful eye look, which I think is perfect for people with hooded eyes. Perfect for people with any eye color, so I cannot wait for you guys to see how I created this. Now before I go in with any eyeshadow, I am first going to prime my eyelids, and I'm going to use this eyeshadow primer from Jade Cosmetics. Actually, all the products I'm using in today's video are by the brand Jade Cosmetics. So I'm starting with their eyelid primer, and I'm going to apply this all over the eyelid. What this is going to do, it's going to remove the redness from the eyelid, and it's also going to make sure that my eyeshadow is going to stay flawless all day. So definitely don't skip eyeshadow primer, because it's definitely going to make your eyeshadow application so much prettier. So I'm going to take their Basics eyeshadow palette, which has 8 matte eyeshadows. So I thought I wanted to do kind of like a soft smoky eye look, which you can wear for daytime but also for nighttime. So I'm starting with this light color, and I'm going to start blending this in the outer V of the eyelid. This is actually where I'm going to focus with all the eyeshadows that I'm going to apply, because I wanted to create kind of like a soft effect at the beginning part of the eyelid and more of a smoked effect at the outer portion of the eyelid, if that makes sense. So I'm just starting with a light color, as you can see me blending right now, and I'm just gonna build it up by going in with darker shades and darker shades. But I always start with a light color at first, because that just makes the whole blending process so much more easier, and it's gonna make all the blending also look so much better. So of course it's going to take some more time, but the end result will look better if you take the time. So now I'm going to take this color, which is slightly darker than the first color I went in with, and I'm going to do the exact same thing as I did with the previous color. Kind of pressing this eyeshadow in the outer V area, and then making circular motions around the outer portion of the eyelid, and making sure that this is blended in this area. So I went in a few times more with the shade to kind of like build up the color payoff and make it darker, but when you recreate this, you kind of have to see for yourself if you want more or not. So now I'm going in with this shade, which is an even darker shade, and again doing the same thing. Then now for the next step, I'm taking the black eyeshadow, and again I'm gonna do the same thing. Like I said earlier, it might take some time to create this eye look, but the end result is gonna be very nice. You just have to be patient and continue to blend, and that way you will get that really nice build up smoky effect in the outer V area. Then now it's time for the next step, and I'm going to take the light matte color, and I'm going to press a little bit of that in the kind of beginning part of the eyelid. Also taking it towards the middle part and blending it slightly on top of where I applied the brown shades. This way the light color is kind of seamlessly going to fade into the dark shades next to it, and this is just going to give more of a soft effect. I really love the light effect that it gives, so definitely not skip that step. So now it's time for eyeliner. I'm going to use their liquid liner, and I'm going to create a simple line above the lash line. So I'm not going for a wing liner, even though that would actually be really pretty as well, but I wanted to make this eye look soft and also nice for people with hooded eyes. So hopefully you guys appreciate that, because I don't have like really bad hooded eyes myself. I do have it a little bit, but when I film a video, I always kind of like, how do you say it in English? I kind of make my eyebrows go up, and this way my eyelids look less hooded. But actually when I would relax my eyebrows, my eyes would actually be a little bit hooded. So I know it can struggle or be annoying when you create a wing liner, that sometimes when you have hooded eyes, it's not gonna look as nice. So this eye look is really nice for hooded eyes as well. So definitely give it a try. So I blended out the outer portion of the eyeliner with a little bit of black eyeshadow, and then I went in with the Jade Cosmetics concealer on a blending brush, and I'm going to kind of blend along the outer part of the eyelid. This is something I always do, and it's actually a really easy trick, that when you feel like your eyeshadow looks a little bit smudged, not really the way you want it to be, just use a blending brush with a little bit of concealer on it and blend this along the outer end of the eye, and this way everything is gonna look so much more clean, and it kind of gives the appearance like you blended it this way, but you actually used concealer. So make sure you use a blending brush, because that's gonna make the whole concealer apply a little bit more softer. Like when you would use a flat concealer brush, for example, it's gonna give a really harsh line. That's not what you want, unless you're going for that look, of course. But I want it to look really soft, so that's why I used a blending brush. So now I'm gonna use this Jade Cosmetics Hydrating Face Cleanser. I used this before I went in with concealer. My skin has actually been so dry lately, and this makes it really hydrated. Now I applied my foundation off camera. Always after foundation, I go towards the part where I do my lower lash line, because when I would apply my foundation after my lash line, I'm always scared that it's gonna cover up the eyeshadow underneath the lower lash line. So I always do my foundation first, and then I finish off the rest of the eyes. So I use this dark brown shade underneath the lower lash line using a flat brush and kind of sweeping my brush back and forth. And then I went in with a mixture of the dark brown shade and that light brownie shade, mixing them both on my brush, and now using this to blend out the lower lash line. So now it's time for mascara, and I'm gonna use this for my lashes. I am going in with fake lashes, but of course we need some mascara, because I don't know if anyone else has this, but my own natural lashes are actually more dark brown and not really black. So in order to make my lashes kind of blend really naturally into my fake lashes, I always use mascara. And of course also for the lower lashes, this is really important. So this is how the eye look is looking so far. So now it's time to finish off the rest of my face, and I'm using this bronzer from Jade Cosmetics, and I'm actually gonna use it to kind of like bronze and contour at the same time. So I'm gonna use this on the cheekbones to warm it up and also to kind of create some definition. And then I'm also gonna use this for underneath the jawline to kind of make it look more snatched. I never really do a lot of bronzing and contouring, but I do really like that it gives a little bit more warmth in my face. So I never skip it, but I don't use a lot either, just a little bit to get that bronzy tone. Then I'm gonna go in with this blush, which is a really pretty kind of like apricot peachy shade, super pretty. I'm gonna use this on the apples of my cheeks. I am a huge blush lover. I will never skip blush. I just love how fresh it makes the whole face, and I don't know, I really like it. Let me know if you are a blush kind of person. I'm really curious to know. Now for in the lower lash, no, not the lower lash line. Now for the lips, I am going in with some lip liner, and I'm taking a shade that I actually normally never go for, but let's just switch things up in 2021. I want to do some different things, and you guys are probably bored of all the simple nude makeup looks, so I wanted to do something else. So I went in with this kind of like pinky shade, which is super pretty. So the lip liner really matches well with the liquid lipstick that I'm using, but I will make sure to put all the products I used in the description bar. Let me know what you think of this lip color. Do you think I should wear shades like this more often, or do you prefer more kind of like nude shades? Let me know. This is the finished result. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let me know if you're gonna try this matte brown eye look. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys!